Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Riley, and today I'm going to do a quick review of the Holosun HS510C. Now, I'm not paid to do this, and I don't receive money from anyone, so this is an honest review that you're going to get from me. So, if you're in the market for an optic that kind of looks like an EOTech, but you either don't want to spend money or you want more features than what the EOTech has, this is definitely something to consider. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the reticle real quick. It does have the EOTech style reticle, if it'll pick up on the camera there. You do have the option to change it from either just the dot with the circle, or just the circle. So that's definitely an option that you can do. And it's pretty unique. I don't think EOTech has that, but I leave it on the dot with the circle. That's what I like best. And as you can see here, it does have solar panels at the top. So this optic can run off of 100% solar power. Quick story, I zeroed this optic originally thinking it had a battery in it. But it had no battery in it. When I took it home, I opened the battery compartment, and then I figured out I actually zeroed this optic just 100% on solar power from an indoor range, which is pretty crazy because you don't even need solar. You can use any light source this can be powered off of, which for me this makes it like the ultimate kind of, SHTF kind of like survival optic, because it can run off the solar power. So, eventually you're going to run out of batteries in like a apocalypse type scenario, but this thing will keep running. And not even that kind of scenario. Say you're out shooting at the range with your friends and your battery dies and you don't have any extra ones on you. Well, I mean, you have solar power, so it's pretty awesome. I'm going to go over some specs real quick. I'm just going to read them off real quick and just let you guys look at different spots, different angles of the optic. So it's got the 2 MOA red dot with a 65 MOA circle, 50,000 hours battery life, solar panel, memory function, 10 daylight and 10 daylight settings and 2 night vision settings. It comes with the QD quick detach mount. It's titanium frame, waterproof and parallax free. So I'm just gonna show you a couple other things real quick here. Obviously, so this, unlike the EOTech, this only has one glass panel, which is at the front. So it's not a true holographic sight, but as you can see, that's the emitter back there. Whereas like an EOTech would have glass on the front and then glass back here as well. But regardless, this is a good optic. Now, let me turn the gun a little bit. There you can see the quick detach mount it comes with, so you don't need to buy a riser or anything. It's super easy to use. There's where you put the battery in, the CR2032 battery. And the screws next to the battery tray on both left and right is how you take the titanium frame off the Holosun red dot. I keep mine on. I never turn it off, but you can change the settings to turn it off every like hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Mine is set to turn off every hour, and then it has the shake awake technology, so you just pick up your rifle and the optic turns on, which is pretty cool in my opinion. And then right there you have the up and down, and on the other over there you have the left and right there, so you can adjust your elevation and windage and everything else. So this optic, I'm just going to give you my opinion. You can get this optic for like $280 to $350 depending on where you get it. It's a great optic. It's like an EOTech, but it has better features. I don't know if it's as durable as an EOTech. Like, obviously you can tell from this, I don't keep this like in a case or anything. Like, if this optic gets hit or damaged, it happens. I don't really care. obviously, this might not be as good as an EOTech in regards to durability, but it's still a great optic. Most, especially for civilian use, even though I have seen on military and police Instagram channels, like they actually, like police departments use Holosuns, as well as some militaries, I believe, as well. So, Holosun's no joke. Like, I mean, they're great optics and they're reliable. Again, I'm going to say I don't know if this is as, dependable or durable as a EOTech, but for the vast amount of capabilities it has, different options it has, I take it over an EOTech. And a brand new EOTech's like $550. This is like $300 brand new. Yes, you can get the EOTech 512C, or the EOTech 512, not C. This is the 510C. Yes, you can get that, but this has such a better battery life. It has a solar power function. It has so many different things that, why wouldn't you get this instead? What really sold me on this optic was the solar power function. That is just, to me, that's like awesome. Unless this thing gets severely damaged, this optic could run, for a super duper long time. So I have put a large amount of rounds through this optic so far. No issues. No issues holding zero. Super easy to zero in. I have it co-witnessed with my Magpul M-Bus sights. Like I said, I would recommend this optic, especially if you're looking for the dot with the circle style reticle that you see in EOTechs. Sorry, there we go. Sorry, it's a little hard to pick up the reticle on this phone, but if you're looking for that kind of reticle, then honestly there's no better optic to get than this Holosun HS510C. Like I said, EOTechs are great, and if you have the money, go ahead, you should get one, but I mean, they don't have solar power, they don't have shake awake and auto turn off and all those. I mean, I think they have auto turn off. I don't know if they have shake awake. Like 50,000 hour battery life, those are just amazing features. And I don't know if I mentioned this already, but it is night vision capable, which is awesome for those people that can actually afford night vision. And yeah, guys, I mean, this is a great optic. Holosun is definitely making a name for themselves. I would definitely recommend checking them out. I do recommend this optic. It's great for CQB because of the huge 65 MOA dot. But if you want to use a precision, shoot further out, you can obviously just use the single red dot. Or what I do when I'm shooting further out is I just focus on the center dot and don't use the circle when I'm doing further shots. I just like having the option of the circle because I know my different holdovers based on how the circle is. Like for example, 5 yards out, I'm aiming using the bottom of the 65 MOA circle, and that's like point of aim, point of impact. So really like this optic. Check it out. Please subscribe and give this video a thumbs up.